Welcome back to Chevrolet's Inside High School Sports on this Saturday morning. I'm Matt Musil. Hey, let's welcome our buddy Adam Coleman from the Houston Chronicle in now. Adam, thanks for joining us.
What's going on, Matt? Happy to be here, man, as always.
All right, hey, let's start with a piece of news. An important date on the UIL calendar fell just last week. One of the biggest takeaways from Snapshot Day, that's the day schools declare their enrollment numbers for the next 2 years.
Yeah, nothing too crazy on the Houston side of things. There will be absolutely a few teams moving up from 5A to 6A and a few teams moving down from 6A to 5A. Friendswood is one of those teams. They turned in a number of 2108. They'll go down to 5A Division 1. A couple teams we have to keep an eye on. Tomball Memorial, there's some expectation they may move up to 6A. I haven't heard their number yet, but that area over there in Tomball Memorial is growing so fast. Talk about a team like Elkins and a team like Marshall, who, you know, you wonder where they're going to fall. Marshall actually will be still in 5A, but they'll be in 5A Division 1, and that's another big thing. Class 5A splitting into divisions before the postseason. So that's another twist. So a lot of 5A teams are wondering if they're going to fall in 5A Division 2 or 5A Division 1. Once we find out the cutoff number between Class 5A and Class 6A, we'll have a better idea where these teams are going to fall in February's realignment.
Okay, Adam, let's switch gears now. Let's look back at the regular season. Which teams have been the most pleasant surprises, in your opinion?
Oh, man, I have to go with two off the bat. A-Leaf Hastings and Brazosport. The thing about Hastings that's so interesting is that they have swept their A-Leaf ISD rivals. That's Taylor and that's Elsick. Anybody who's around and following high school football in the late 90s knows that Hastings has great history, great tradition. This was a power program. They are going to make the playoffs for the first time since 2013. And I can't bypass Brazosport. 4-26 in the last 3 years. 6-2 this year. Those are two of the most fun teams to watch, two of the better stories in the Houston area.
Okay, Adam, there have been some great games this year, but what are some of the wildest games this season that stand out in your mind?
One that immediately comes to my mind is Cypress Springs and Jersey Village. This kind of went under the radar. It was on a Thursday night, but this is classic 17-6A football for anybody who follows football out there in the Cypress area. 74-63. And then how about Pearland Dawson beating Pearland on a game-winning field goal kick from Claire Jeffers? She was a homecoming queen the prior week, and then she hits the game-winning field goal to help Dawson beat their rival. That was a fun game. There's been fun games all over the year, but those are two that come to my mind.
All right, that sounds good, Adam. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We'll see you right back here again next week.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.